Hi children, hello everyone. Welcome back to Krushi's High School, uh, Class 7 Science. This is our next session, children. So, in the last class, we have learned about the rusting of iron. Is it not? So, the lesson number 17 we are continuing. So, we have learned about the rusting of iron in our last class. I hope everyone are listening the class till the end. But some of the children called me and they were asking, teacher, which lesson homework? That means you have not listening. Which lesson the teacher is explaining? It does not know. Simply the homework you are asking and writing. No, that is not the correct way. You have to uh, follow thorough the classes. You have to listen the classes. Already the most valuable time of your studies have been destroyed by the COVID. కదా ఎంతో వాల్యూ ఉన్న ఒక టైం మనకి మళ్ళీ తిరిగి రాదు. సో కోవిడ్ వల్ల మనం ఎంతో లాస్ అయిపోయాం కదా యాజ్ అ స్టూడెంట్స్. సో ప్లీజ్ నౌ యూ లిజన్ ద రికార్డెడ్ క్లాస్ ఆల్సో. సో టుడే టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ పేజ్ నెంబర్ 161 will continue our class galvanization. Today we are going to learn about the galvanization. You might have observed handles of bicycles. Bicycle పట్టుకుంటాం కదా మనం దాని హ్యాండిల్. Rims of bicycle. Bicycle ఇంకా వీల్ ఉంటుంది కదా రిమ్ అది. And motorcycles. White coated metal railings fixed to the steps in cinema halls and షాపింగ్ మాల్స్. రైలింగ్స్. ఎస్ బాల్కనీలో కూడా మనం రైలింగ్స్ పెట్టుకుంటాం కదా, కాంపౌండ్ వాల్ కాకుండా కొత్తగా రైలింగ్స్ పెడుతున్నాం. డూ దీస్ ఆర్టికల్స్ రస్ట్, ఇఫ్ నాట్ వై? ఇవి కూడా రస్ట్ పడుతున్నాయా, ఒకవేళ లేదు అంటే వై? ఆర్ ఆల్ ద అబోవ్ మెన్షన్ ఆర్టికల్స్ మేడ్ ఆఫ్ ఐరన్? హౌ క్యాన్ వీ నో దట్ a given article is made up of iron or not? How can you know that given material is made up of iron? If it is rusting, then you can say that it is made up of iron, right? You learn about magnets in the lesson playing with magnets in class 6. Two magnets help us find iron articles. Yes, definitely. This is another way to find out whether it is a iron made or whether it is a plastic made or wood made. Okay. So if you take suppose a magnet, then you put near the railing. If it is made up of iron, then it definitely it will attract. Is it not? Yes. Try to find out whether your bicycle handle is made up of iron or not. How do you find out? Take a magnet, put it on the bicycle handle. Then if it is attracted, then it is a magnet. If it is not attracted, it is not magnet. It is not an iron. You notice that all the above mentioned articles are made up of iron. So when you do this, you will be coming to know that it is made up of iron. Why? Because the magnet attracts it. So some articles made up of iron does not rust even if they are exposed to air. In last class what we have learned, once again I'll tell you, when iron is exposed to air for a long time, the oxygen present in the air, when iron is exposed for a long time, అంటే గాలికి బయట పెట్టేసాం అనుకోండి మనం ఐరన్ వస్తువు, ఏమవుతుంది, గాలి తగినప్పుడు రియాక్షన్, ఆక్సిజన్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది ఎయిర్లో ఈ ఐరన్తో రియాక్ట్ అవుతుంది. దెన్ a new substance formed which is called as iron oxide, and this process is known as rusting. Is it not? But still some substances that are like railing is made up of iron, but it is not getting rust. Why? Even if they are exposed to air, to prevent iron articles coming in contact with oxygen in air, water or both, a layer of other metal like chromium or zinc is coated on them. సో కొన్ని వస్తువులు ఐరన్తో చేసినవి కూడా మనకి రస్ట్ అవ్వట్లేదు, తుప్పు పట్టట్లేదు, రస్టింగ్ అవ్వట్లేదు. వై? బికాస్ టు అవాయిడ్ దిస్ రస్టింగ్, అంటే ఆక్సిజన్, వాటర్, oxygen, and it should not come contact. So if suppose it is coming in contact with the oxygen and water, అంటే దానిపైన వాటర్ పడ్డా అది ఆక్సిజన్తో రియాక్ట్ అవుతున్నా కూడా rusting should not form, and it is not happening in some cases. Why? Because the top layer of the iron is coated with like chromium or zinc, this material. Okay, metal, these are the metal, zinc and chromium, it is coated with that one. This process of coating a layer of zinc on iron is called galvanization. Take a pencil and just underline this. This process of coating a layer of zinc on iron. Iron paina zinc coating veyadani galvanization antaru. Okay, clear children? Yes. Have you ever observed in your house that water pipelines don't rust on them? Water pipeline lo water pipes rust pattadli. Have you noticed any coating over these pipelines? If you observe carefully, we notice that there is some metallic coating on these pipes in order to prevent the rusting. Water pipes పైన కూడా metallic coating ఉంటుంది. So దానివల్ల అవి rust పడట్లేదు. Okay, iron water pipes. They do not get rusted even after a long time because they are galvanized. That means they are galvanized. Galvanization అయిపోయింది. ఒక లేయర్ ఆఫ్ కోటింగ్ జింక్ దానిపైన ఉంది కాబట్టి అది రస్ట్ అవ్వట్లేదు. The process of depositing zinc metal on iron. You can also underline this. The process of depositing zinc metal on iron is called galvanization. So, zinc is a metal. It is a layer of zinc is put on a iron. Then this is called as a galvanization. Next, observing color layer on cut fruits and vegetables. Let us see. Take an apple, brinjal, a potato, a tomato, a cucumber, a banana. Cut each into small pieces. ఇవన్నీ తీసుకొని మనం చిన్న చిన్నగా కట్ చేసేయాలి. సో ఇప్పుడు మనం చేయలేం, బట్ స్టిల్ యూ విల్ బి నోయింగ్ నో మెనీ ఆఫ్ టైమ్స్ యువర్ మదర్ will cut this all no. Okay, place them in a separate plates and expose them into to open air for some time. ఇవన్నీ పీసెస్ కట్ చేసి ఎక్స్పోజ్ టు ద ఎయిర్ అంటే కాసేపు మనం గాలికి పెట్టాలి. What changes do you observe? First, name of the fruit apple, whether turned brown or not. Table number 4, yes or no is given now. Table number 4. It is given like this, yes or no. Yes, apple. Cut చేసినాక whether it is turned brown or not. Yes, apple మనం కట్ చేసిన వెంటనే బ్రౌన్ అయిపోతుంది. సో పుట్ జస్ట్ yes. నెక్స్ట్ బ్రింజాల్. బ్రింజాల్ కూడా కట్ చేస్తే బ్రౌన్ అయిపోతుంది కదా. yes. పొటాటో yes, మనం కట్ చేసిన వెంటనే బ్రౌన్ అయిపోతుంది. టొమాటో no, it will not change. Cucumber also it will change very slightly. Banana will also change. So record your observation in the table here, about table. This you have to observe and you have to put it mark. In which fruit or vegetable do you notice change in the color? Apple and brinjal. Why does this change occur? Can you prevent the browning of cut vegetables and fruits? Why is this change occur? ఎందుకలా మనం కట్ చేసినాక బ్రౌన్ అయిపోతుంది? So to avoid that one, what we have to do? You can ask your parents, children. This is a very daily activity. You can see మన రోజు ఇంట్లో జరిగేదే ఇది. You can ask your parents. You have to observe it. Science is what I told. Science is something that will happen in our daily life activities only, no? So some fruits and vegetables when cut react with oxygen in the air. This makes them to get a brown layer on the surface. ఎందుకంటే కట్ చేసిన వెంటనే ఈ ఫుడ్ మెటీరియల్స్ ఆక్సిజన్తో రియాక్ట్ అవుతున్నాయి అండ్ వెంటనే ఒక బ్రౌన్ లేయర్ ఫామ్ అయిపోతుంది. ఓకే, హౌ టు ప్రివెంట్ బ్రౌనింగ్ ఆఫ్ కట్ వెజిటేబుల్స్ అండ్ ఫ్రూట్స్. సో ఇలా బ్రౌన్ అవ్వకుండా ఫ్రూట్స్ అండ్ వెజిటేబుల్స్ బ్రౌన్ అవ్వకుండా మనం ఏం చేయాలి? How can we avoid it? How can we prevent it? Let us see. Have you observed your mother anytime in the kitchen keeping cut potatoes or brinjals in cold water? So mummy ఏం చేస్తుంది? Potatoes and vegetables ని కట్ చేసిన వెంటనే వాటర్ లో వేస్తుంది కదా. So she'll take a bowl of water, she'll put some salt and turmeric powder and అప్పుడు brinjal కట్ చేసి అందులో వేస్తుంది. Why does she put them in cold water? Cold water prevents the outer surface of the potato and brinjal from coloring. ఎందుకంటే మనం చూసే ఒక బ్రౌన్ లేయర్ ఫామ్ అవ్వకుండా ఉండడానికి. అంటే ఆక్సిజన్తో రియాక్ట్ అవ్వదు వాటర్లో వేసేటప్పుడు. Small quantities of acids like vinegar or lemon juice in water will also prevent browning. సో ఈ వాటర్లో కొంచెం వెనిగర్ కానివ్వండి, టర్మరిక్ కానివ్వండి, లెమన్ జ్యూస్ కానివ్వండి వేసేసి ఈ వెజిటేబుల్స్ అందులో కట్ చేసి వేస్తూ ఉంటే, యాపిల్ అయినా కట్ చేసి వేసినా కూడా బ్రౌన్ లేయర్ ఫామ్ అవ్వదు. అంటే ఆక్సిజన్తో అది రియాక్ట్ అవ్వట్లేదు. సో దిస్ ఈస్ ద వే టు ప్రివెంట్ ద లేయర్ ఆఫ్ బ్రౌన్ ఆన్ ద cut vegetables and fruits. Is it clear, children? You can also rub the surface of the cut fruits with juices of citrus fruits like lemon to avoid from browning. What you can do? You can also rub the surface of the cut fruits with juices of citrus fruits like lemon. So suppose మనం యాపిల్ కట్ చేసాం, బ్రౌన్గా ఉంది. సో ఒక లెమన్ జ్యూస్ తీసుకొని పైన రాసేస్తే క్లీన్ అయిపోతుంది అన్నమాట. The layer of lemon juice reduces the reaction on the surface of the fruit. Apple fruit cut చేసినప్పుడు ఎక్కడైతే రియాక్షన్ అవుతుందో ఆక్సిజన్తో that will be avoided with lemon juice. Ascorbic acid, vitamin C can also be used to prevent browning. Brown అవ్వకుండా అలా acidic vitamin C will be helpful for this ascorbic acid that is present. And lemon is also having vitamin C now. So this will also help to prevent the brown layer. Vinegar. Okay, vinegar also. Now next, turmeric also. Observe the changes in magnesium ribbon. Here you can see in the figure number 6 there is a magnesium ribbon. Okay, let us see here. Take a small piece of magnesium ribbon, burn it on a flame of candle. Candle paina magnesium ribbon ni burn cheyamantaru kalcham. You will find a brilliant white dazzling light, leaving a powdery substance behind. What can you find here? Brilliant white dazzling light, leaving a powdery substance. అలా చేసినప్పుడు మంచి లైట్ అయితే చాలా బాగా వస్తుంది. అండ్ ది సేమ్ వే పౌడరీ సబ్స్టెన్స్ కూడా వస్తుంది దాంతో పాటు. Does the ash form look like magnesium ribbon? Do you think the magnesium ribbon and the ash have the same composition? When magnesium burns in the presence of oxygen, it forms magnesium oxide. Magnesium ఎప్పుడైతే బర్న్ అవుతుందో in the presence of oxygen ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎప్పుడైతే మనం magnesium ribbon బర్న్ చేస్తున్నామో it will change into magnesium oxide. It will change into magnesium oxide in the form of powder ash. ఏ యాష్ అయితే వస్తుందో అందులో magnesium oxide ఉంది, which is a new substance. Thus there is a change in the composition. Same is not present in the magnesium ribbon and the ash. Magnesium plus oxygen gives rise to magnesium oxide. What do you observe? Do you observe any change in the state of the substance? Is it an acid or base? Test the dissolved mixture with blue and red litmus paper to decide whether it is acid or base. So magnesium oxide and magnesium. Okay. Okay, one more thing is there. Magnesium oxide plus water. When the magnesium is reacted with oxygen, it gives to magnesium oxide. When this magnesium oxide mix up with water, then it gives magnesium hydroxide. Now here you can see magnesium oxide, magnesium hydroxide, two different substance compounds are formed. And you have to know whether it is acid or base. How can you know? You have to use the red litmus paper, blue litmus paper. This magnesium oxide and hydroxide should be mixed in the water, and you have to dip this red litmus paper and blue litmus paper to know whether it is an acid or base. Now observe some chemical changes. Um, Take a small tumbler, take a glass tumbler half filled with water and a teaspoonful of copper sulfate to it. Now add a few drops of sulfuric acid to the copper sulfate solution. Do you observe any change in color? Take some sample solution in another beaker and keep it aside. Add an iron nail to the solution in the first beaker and keep it to understand for half an hour. Undisturbed for half an hour. Compare the color of the solution in which iron nail is dropped to the sample solution kept aside. So this is an activity that we have to do. Okay, still. So this is all for today. Okay, children, this is all for today. Today I am going to give you the homework. So please read the textbook so far what we have finished. మనం ఏమేమి నేర్చుకున్నాం ఇవాళ దాన్ని టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ ఒకసారి చదవండి. What you have learned today? Galvanization. Definition also is very important. Galvanization definition. And observing color layer on the cut fruits and vegetables. Brown layer is formed on the vegetables and the fruits when you cut it. And how to prevent this? How to prevent this? How to prevent the rusting of iron is known as galvanization. And this all how to remove by using the vitamin C. And ask your mother how is she avoiding the brown layer on the brinjal and potato. Mummy brinjal potato cut చేసినప్పుడు ఎలా దాని బ్రౌన్ లేయర్ రాకుండా ప్రివెన్షన్ చేస్తుంది. What is the tip of this? Here they asked, sorry, here they said about the vinegar, lemon juice and all, no? I said about the salt and turmeric water. In the same way, maybe your mother is using some other tip to avoid this brown layer. Just ask her and find out, your grandparents also. Next, tomorrow we learn about the changes in the magnesium ribbon. So this is all for today, children. Read the textbook once and twice. Today's homework. Yes, page number 166. Page number 166. In the textbook, three question answers. First, why do we paint wooden doors and windows? Some deposits were observed in water preserved in aluminum containers after 2-3 days. What could the deposit be? What is the reason for the formation of these deposits? When a candle is burned, what type of changes takes place? Give another example of a simple process. Okay, this is the homework, children. Learn and write these three question answers one time. Learn and write these three question answers one time. Let's page number 166. I said no. Yes, page number 166. Um, Sorry. Okay, I'll post you the homework again in the group, children. Lesson number 17. First three question answers, learn and write one time. That is the homework for you. Don't neglect, children. Okay, please read the textbook as well as go through the video. Video మళ్ళీ మొత్తము వినండి. Thank you, children. Signing off.